Okay, well, the Academy Awards are this Sunday, and all week long, our Desmond Shaw has been flying over the studios where some of those award-winning movies are made.
In tonight's Look at This, he's over a studio named for its four founders.
Well, take a look at these film studios in Burbank. This is Warner Brothers Studios, nearly 100 years old. The studio grounds, part of one of the most successful and largest media companies in the world. And unlike some of the other studios we've looked at before, which have pretty complicated origins that stem from mergers and acquisitions, this one's pretty simple. Four brothers with big aspirations. Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack Warner were the sons of Polish-Jewish immigrants who came to the U.S. in the late 1800s. The youngest brother, Jack, was born in Ontario, Canada, while the family had a stint there. And the three elder brothers would essentially see the very beginnings of the movie industry. According to the Hollywood Reporter, it began in 1903 with a film projector. New technology at that time. It cost $1,000. That was huge money back then. And it came with a copy of a film called The Great Train Robbery. The three eldest brothers pulled all their money together with the help of their father, who also had to sell his gold watch. They set the projector up in tents around Pennsylvania and Ohio to show the movie, and it was an instant hit. They parlayed that success into some of the very first movie theaters, and by 1917, they moved to LA to start making their own movies. They officially incorporated Warner Brothers Studios in 1923. It would still be a few years, though, before they made it here to Burbank. From the very beginning, the brothers were never afraid to risk it all. They did so many times to save their company. Arguably, their first big star wasn't a human, but a famous dog, Rin Tin Tim, the German Shepherd brought to America from Germany after World War I. They're back against the wall from competition in 1927. They released the first feature-length film with synchronized recorded music and speech. The Jazz Singer not only saved their studio, but it ushered in the era of movies with sound. With the success of The Jazz Singer, they were able to buy these studios in Burbank from a company called First National Pictures in 1928. Back then, there were only a couple of sound stages, but it allowed them to rapidly churn out movies close to 100 a year by 1929. A Streetcar Named Desire, Casablanca, American Beauty, Million Dollar Baby, just a few of the many award-winning films shot here, hundreds and hundreds of movies over the last 95 years. Warner was one of the first studios to venture into animation as well, creating shorts as early as 1930. Bugs Bunny was created in 1940, and he's still a mascot for the studio today. And these days, Warner is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Discovery, a behemoth company with operations across all forms of media. And appropriately, you really couldn't write a better origin story for a modern-day media giant than four pioneering brothers with a dream, willing to risk it all in the movie business. Taking a look at this from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.
And if you'd like Desmond to take a look at something interesting in your neighborhood, write us at lookatthis@cbs.com.